down to you.
Hey my loves, welcome to my channel. I'm Chantal Gerardi. If you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber, thank you so much for clicking onto this video and watching it. I know I haven't done a faith-based video in such a long time, and this has been something that I've been really thinking about lately because I have been going through it, and it's just something that a habit that I've been trying to break. And I realized that if I'm struggling with it, definitely there are so many people struggling with it. So this video is just based on the two words I am. So if you're interested, please keep on watching this video, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share with all your friends and family. So this video is based on the words or the phrase I am, because I realized very recently that I tend to use those words but in a very demeaning manner, and or when you're just joking around with your friends, or you just say it randomly and just like, I'm so ugly, or I am so late, or I am so unorganized, or I'm so broke, or you would say all these words without realizing just how powerful these two phrases are, and whatever you put after them is just going to be as equally powerful. So I just wanted to put some few facts out there. So please don't mind me, I'm not feeling so well, so my voice is breaking a lot, but just put it to the side and just concentrate on what I am trying to say. So I realized so many times how often we use the phrase I am, and usually it's something that is demeaning or self-negative talk, or something that is not really in a positive light, and we just don't realize how powerful the words I am are, and whatever we put after those words are equally as powerful. If you and just give you guys some facts, the words I am are used in the Bible more than 300 times, and the first one being in Genesis and the last one being in Revelations. So this should tell you just how powerful these words are, and these are some of the verses that you can hear these words. Sorry, I'm reading from my phone. This is in some instances how the words I am are used. The first one that I can say is in John 6 verse 35, I am the bread of life. John 8 verse 12, I am the light of the world. John 10 verse 9, I am the door. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way and the truth and the life. I am the vine. So these are some of the instances in which God's name, I am, is used. God is described as the great I am. That is his nature. Whatever you put after that, you are taking the nature of the Lord. So another verse that I wanted to share with you guys is in Exodus and the 10 Commandments, where God said, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not hold anyone guiltless who misuses his name. Or, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Now, I know a lot of people feel like when you say, oh, I swear to God, or on God, or God, or whatever, is taking the Lord's name in vain. Yes, it is. But another example of you taking the name of the Lord in vain is when you use it in a nature that is not true of God. So if you say, I am lazy, or I am a jealous person, or I am a horrible person, or I am cruel, I am dumb, I am stupid, I am ugly, I am broke, you are taking the name of the Lord in vain. Now, realize this. God is a good God, right? Every time have you ever noticed that when you use affirmations, it's like whatever surrounds you is affirming what you're saying. And every time you use negative affirmations, whatever surrounds you is concreting what you're saying. So you can say, I'm having a bad day, and you will stub your toe, or your jeans will hook onto a door or whatever, a handle, or you will get a bad call or something will happen. But if you say, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am going to have a great day, your day will be good, or your day will actually be better than you expected. So these are some instances where you realize that you do take the name of the Lord in vain when you do say some of these self-negative talk, or you say some of these self-depreciating things. So you need to realize just how much power you have and how much power the words I am have, and whatever you put after those words is just as powerful. So going back to the commandment that says do not take the name of the Lord in vain, a lot of people end there and then they don't go on to say, because God will not hold you guiltless for taking his name in vain. So you need to realize that God and the law are principle, and if he is telling you that this is the law and this is the nature of my name, you need to take that seriously, and you need to really realize or just be very mindful of whatever it is that you're saying before his name, or after his name, sorry, that's what I meant to say. So if you did not know, now you know. So I wrote some notes down, some of the things, because they were, I was just unpacking everything. So everyone's mind takes the name of the Lord every time you say I am. So every time you say I am, you are taking the nature of the Lord. You are taking God's name. So decide. God is giving you so much power. What are you going to use with the phrase or his name I am? What are you going to use? What are you going to say? And whatever you add to I am, you become. Whatever you add to I am is added unto you. So honestly, when we have had it unpacked so simply like this, and God is saying, my child, I love you. This is the nature. This is my nature. This is who I am. I am powerful. I am the great I am. You can take my name. So how are you going to take my name? Because whatever you put after my name is added unto you, or you become. So take a moment and think about it. What do you want added to your life? And what do you want to become? I sure as hell do not want to be hard to love. I do not want to be difficult. I do not want to be broke. I am rich. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am brave. I am smart. I am funny. I'm everything. I am all that in a bag of chips. So I'm gonna become that. So that's just how you need to speak, and that's just how you need to be very mindful about what you say. Sorry about the gate. Someone's coming in. So I have said already, when you use the word I am, you're using the nature, or you're dealing with the nature of the Lord and the divine nature of principle. So you will not be held guiltless. And I feel like we don't even have to wait until end times to realize that we're not being held guiltless. We need to realize in our everyday lives, when we use these words in a negative perspective, how negative our day or how negative our lives are. So the words I am are very powerful, but I'm saying them from like a faith-based perspective. So yeah, every time you add something negative to I am, you take the name of the Lord in vain. So just reflect, just pause and ask yourself, how am I taking the name of the Lord? Oftentimes, what are you putting after I am? The term I am is so powerful. I hope I'm not rambling. I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope I'm not. And I hope that whatever I am saying makes sense. So whatever you add to I am, you become. And whatever you add to I am is added unto you. So sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, things are not going well in my life. I can't find the man that loves me. I can't find the girl that loves me. But you're always like, oh, I'm a difficult person to handle. I am this, I am that, I'm da. You are taking the name of the Lord, and whatever you add to I am, you become. So you become difficult to handle. Whatever you take or whatever you add to I am is added unto you. Difficulty is added unto you. So even if you realize sometimes when you're saying affirmations, when you say them so early in the morning or whatever time it is, they give you a boost, and it feels like everything around you is affirmed or affirming the words that are coming out of you. That's just how much power you hold because of the nature of whose name you're taking. Guys, I hope because I was getting excited while I'm saying this to you because I wasn't realizing some stuff, but yeah. So guys, we just honestly need to be very mindful of what we use after we use the name of the Lord. We are taking him and we are taking his power and we're speaking it into our lives. So what are you speaking into your life, and what are you adding into your life, and what are you becoming by using God's name? Do not use God's name in vain, and do not self-depreciate. Do not take yourself unseriously. Do not try to make others comfortable, because I know a lot of women do this where they're like, oh my God, I'm so fat, and they're like, no, you're not. Look at me, I'm a cow. Just to make other people feel better. You should not do that. You know you're beautiful. So I am beautiful. I am capable. I am able. I am smart. I am wealthy. I am reliable. I am strong. I am loved. I am kind. I am funny. You need to take these things seriously, and when you say them, know that you're taking the nature of the Lord and you're taking God's name. So honor God's name by honoring yourself whenever you say these words. So I hope this video was very helpful to you guys, as it was for me, because I was just listening to some of Reverend Ike's sermons, and this jumped at me so much because I realized that we oftentimes, or every single day, say something that is taking the name of the Lord in vain, and we are not being held guiltless, sadly. So we need to be, conscious. We need to be awake. We need to be present. We need to be mindful when we take the name of the Lord. So remember, these words are powerful. That means you're powerful. So write or speak into life a narrative that you want to live. With that, my lovelies, like every other video, until we meet in the next one, be kind to one another. Love and light.